Armor hurricane screen installation. It's really important that before you put up your hurricane screens to make sure that your bushes are trimmed back by about a foot or so you can get your ladders in. So this one, unfortunately, this hibiscus isn't really anywhere near where I'm going to be putting my ladder, but I have a nice clear path. So you don't want to be doing that on the day of, trying to putting up the hurricane screens. Now, when you put up your hurricane screens, it's actually really easy. At first you're going to be like, this is a pain in the butt, but it's not. The tag goes on the outside. That's very important. The straps, the buckles, go on the inside. And you can see that there are carriage bolts that the installers kind of put. Make sure that these are just finger tight. You don't need them with pliers and stuff. So when you put them in, just kind of make sure that they're finger tight. Secondly, there are some little white tabs that, for aesthetic reasons, that they give you. And they just have like a little Phillips screwdriver clip. And you can put those in and leave them in here all year round if you don't want people to see your carriage bolts. Okay? But problem is you have to keep on unscrewing them and screwing back in, and then you have to keep putting your carriage bolts in and screwing in. And the problem is if you do it so many times, we've had our screen up for about 10 years, you do it so many times, you can see the crack starting, and then eventually what happens is this, okay? Just don't keep screwing them in, screwing out. If you don't mind the aesthetics of having a bolt set in there, just leave the bolts in, and then, if you end up selling the house, then you can deal with it then, okay? So I'll get some adhesive and I'll patch that up and so forth. But let me come up to the ladder and show you how to clip in. So I'm going to come up here, and you can see this is what the final looks like. There's a little black tab, kind of pull that back, you can see that nice open space, kind of lift and pull, and off it comes. Okay, so all of them are nicely clipped in. So you're going to come, clip this back in by giving a little space. Down it goes. Wiggle, wiggle. There it is. Okay? Now, once you have all your clips in place, then come down to your buckle, slide it through the little eye screw. Okay? I like to wrap it around the actual screw itself. And then do all of them first. And then what you want to do is you're going to come back and tighten them all up. So I like to tighten the bottom ones first and then tighten the sides down. And then once you have everything nice and tight, then you can pretty much come back here and admire your handiwork. And that's it. You're done. You have now installed a hurricane